What's good, Bonash family? It's your girl Bena Bonash, and I'm back with another video for the channel. If you're new here, welcome to the farm where we keep it fun, real, and a little bit curvy. So, how are you doing? How is your Sunday? How has the week been? How have your friends been treating you? What kind of friends do you have? Are they the good ones or are they the pretentious ones? So, well, our friends, which is our social circle, the power of our friends, the influence they have on us. In your social circle, amongst your friends, amongst the people you're around most of the times, how much do they affect you? How much do they influence you? How much effect do they have on your life? Do you get sucked up into, okay, is it sucked? No. Like, do you get influenced by their actions in that what they do is what you do? Or what they say is what you say? Maybe you've adopted a new language, a new slang, or a new culture just because you're friends with them. Have you adopted to their character? Maybe they are the party goers, the socialites. Have you adopted to their culture? Can you be yourself around them without you getting judged or being made? Okay, like, do they make you feel out of place when you try to be yourself, when you try to bring out your actual self? Or can you be yourself without anyone criticizing you? So sometimes these people that have access to us sometimes don't value us. We are talking about boundary. They will not value us maybe because they see us every time and every minute and they don't know what it takes to be with us. How much people would give up just to be friends with you. But just because they're already friends with you, they don't see your value and they take it for granted. And when some other person gets into your life, they value more than you even think you were worth being valuable. So that is the power of boundaries and knowing yourself. Can they appreciate your boundaries? Can they appreciate who you are? Or do they take you for granted for what you are? And do you have that strength, that power to let go, to move on? Can you get up one morning and decide, no, I'm not comfortable here, they are not treating me the way I am worth being treated, and decide, okay, no, now I have to move on. I have to find better people because sometimes it is not us and it is not you to always adjust for people. Once in a while, they should adjust for you. And if you're the one that is always adjusting, you lose yourself. You lose your true self. And you can't speak out freely because the society around you doesn't value what you say. They don't listen to what you say. The society around you can't appreciate who you are. And so you have to modify your real self to fit in their circle. Meaning it is not your circle. It is their circle. So maybe at a certain point you need to find your own circle, why you fit, why you're appreciated. They tell us that we should go to places where we are valued. We should be in places, be around people that value us, not people that will trash talk us after we leave, people that will open up to you and tell you, Bena, what you're doing is not okay. Other than going behind your back and they're like, did you see what she did? Why would she do that? It is okay coming to you and telling you this is not okay, but when they come to you, do you listen? Or are you the hard nut to crack? Are you the person who doesn't want to listen to what anyone has to say about you? When they tell you, okay, here you went wrong, maybe you went about this the wrong way, are you open to change or do you criticize them for talking to you? And maybe also try to reciprocate it. Someone is so good to you. Try to be, first of all, good to yourself and then good to them too. Because they deserve that appreciation. They deserve a good friend just the same way you do. When you are a good friend, of course, you get a good friend, not necessarily good. Sometimes you are good and paid with bad, but that doesn't mean you go around doing bad to other people. So the people that have access to us don't realize how it is, hard for everybody else to be with us. They become They don't realize how hard it is for everybody to be with us until they become everybody else, you know? Can you get emotional and mental support from your circle? Are they the people that will tell you to drink when you're down? Are they the people that will encourage you to maybe commit suicide when you're down? The people that you'll run to and they'll be like, she's always having problems. Why her? Why is it? Why does she always come to us with problems? Or are they the people that will try to find a solution with you? People that will try to uplift your spirit, make you feel appreciated, make you feel wanted and needed, valued. Not it being that you are valued, they are not valued. I mean, you value them and they don't value you. You know, can you grow around these friends of yours, this your social circle? Is it possible to grow from a stage to another? Our friends, the people that we call our friends or our real friends, maybe in a crowd while you're winning, they should be able to clap the loudest without feeling a certain type of way, without feeling jealous or emotionally down, or they should be genuinely happy for you because they're your friends, even when they are not at the same level with you. Maybe even when you've gotten somewhere faster than them and they're still fighting their way to get there, they are still happy for you, not trying to bring you down back to where they are, you know? Sometimes we have to learn to walk out of situations. Maybe situations that we don't like, situations that we are not comfortable with, situations that we don't feel welcome, that don't fit maybe our character, or situations that don't bring us peace of mind. Sometimes we have to put our peace of mind first. You're going crazy just because you want to please some other person. You always may be the messenger. You're being disrespected by your friends and you're taking it up. And before you know it, you'll have this emotional trauma. And by the way, when you've gotten that, it is quite hard recovering from it. Speaking out of experience, it is hard coming out of it. Being okay, feeling inadequate around your circle, and then you want to come back to your real self and then feel complete, feel acceptable by the society, feel comfortable around maybe your new friends or your new circle. It gets quite hard, and before you know it, you're fighting alone. Yeah, so sometimes you have to learn to walk away from situations that don't fit you and learn to unapologetically say no to situations that you don't want. Unapologetically walk away, unapologetically be yourself. Do what you want. Speak out your mind. Be bold. Well, I'm still working on that, but be bold. Speak out your mind even when everyone criticizes it. You have a point, speak it out. Don't don't keep it in and let it, kill you within. So how do we build this social circle? Yeah. Um, Sometimes maybe let's first work on ourselves. Sometimes what we are attracts the kind of people that come around us. If you're a bodybuilder, you will have more bodybuilders around you, maybe speaking about the gym and everywhere, because these are the places you'll be hanging out a lot. And so you'll be meeting those very people around those places. So those are the people that will be around you. If you're a socialite, you'll meet fellow socialites. If you're the person that you are, you will attract people according to what you are. If you're a blogger, you will meet more bloggers. If you're a scholar, because those are the places you hang out. I mean, places where those people are the same places you'll be hanging out in. So you will meet more of those people. So work on yourself. This is what I want, and bring in people that will help you be what you want to be, not criticize you for what you want to be. Yeah. Uh, Maybe also know the kind of people you want around you. Yes, maybe you're a blogger, but your innermost circle doesn't have to be bloggers. You want people outside of your work environment, people you will meet and it won't be about work, people you will meet and you'll talk about very irrelevant things, not necessarily about how has your day been, what is your next step, what is coming next. You want to relax your mind, so you want a circle that is out of what you do. So you have to know what you want. Either you want the work people around you, or you want very different people around you. Get to know the people you want around you first and expand your network. Maybe go to places for the social media people, indoor people, introverts. Maybe you can meet people online, WhatsApp groups, TikTok, Instagram. Meet more people. The more people you meet, the more you stop assuming that everyone is like your previous friends, because you will get to meet very good souls, very good people that are not exactly what you met before, and they will teach you how to maybe handle people. When I meet someone that is not what I want, we can still be friends, but boundaries. You know that when I'm doing this, or when I'm talking about this is not the kind of person I talk about it with. I can talk to them about anything else, just not myself. Or you pick topics that maybe people you are around will vibe with, they will also contribute. So you expand your circle. You have a small inner circle, people that you can talk to about everything, and maybe the rest, it is people you hang out with. Yeah. I mean, it kind of prevents you from being hurt. You have less expectations from so many people, and that prevents you from, getting hurt by everyone. Then maybe you can learn from your past friendships, your past relationships, and also avoid them. If you had something very terrible that stuck to your brain for a long time, maybe you can try to get a different circle, learn from the past relationships and the people that are ahead of you. You're starting a business, you learn from the people that have made successful businesses, the people that have made it somewhere. Maybe also let's try to work in silence. Whatever you're doing, maybe you're building up something, you're trying to do something positive for yourself, and maybe you're still having that circle that you can't speak to about. Do everything in silence, leave it to yourself, because when you tell them, the reaction won't be good. So maybe keep it to yourself, do those things for yourself, not to please them, not to get their reaction, not to get their approval or anything. um, Sometimes when you keep something, when you don't tell people about something, then there won't be anything to destroy. They will always look at you as the ignorant one, the stupid one who doesn't know anything, who is always agreeing to with what they say. So there will be nothing actually there to be destroyed. But when you let them in on everything, then they have something to actually take away from you. But if they don't know about it, they can't destroy it. Yeah. Then you've made an amount of money. Okay, I can't say from experience, but from what I have seen, most of the mistakes we make with money are made in the first weeks, the first days after we get that money. You get money, and the first thing you want to do is take a trip, and you spend it. And before you know it, you have nothing to invest. Maybe we need to allow it to breathe. Yeah. We let our money breathe. When you get your money, don't transfer it, don't move it from account to account, don't do things that won't, help you multiply that money at the moment. Give it around 3 months. Think carefully, make research. Know that if I do this, I can get this. If I do the other one, then I will get something else. And find something that you can look at maybe in a year's time and you're like, yeah, I did something valuable. Do not change your life visibly immediately. Maybe buy a car, you want to change your apartment, you want to change everything. Okay, maybe the friends you had, you now start ignoring them, you're looking for the rich kids, the cool kids that maybe fit the kind of money you have at the moment. But let's just not forget they don't care about you. They have met you, you bonded over money, so what they need from you is money. Not your friendship, not what you can offer, not okay, yes, what you can offer, but not who are you. They don't even know you actually because they have just met you and they're not interested in knowing who you are, how you got the money. All they need is that money. And when it's done, you're back to zero and they're back to their bougie life. Yeah? Never mix money with blood. It's your siblings, it is your relatives, it is your sisters, your brothers. When you are talking about maybe money, they have asked you for a certain amount of money. Maybe don't lend them, just give them if you have it.